Imagine this. The ground trembles as colossal steel monsters roar across Europe, their cannons thundering death and defiance, turning the tide of the deadliest war humanity has ever known. Dare to dive into the heart of darkness and discover the fearsome machines that powered Nazi Germany's Blitzkrieg and nearly conquered the world. Panzer I, the humble spark that ignited the Blitzkrieg flame. This lightweight predator, tipping the scales at just 5.4 tons, snarled with twin machine guns and dashed at 25 miles per hour. Born secretly in the 1930s as a training tank to evade treaties, it devoured Polish defenses in 1939 and swept through France in 1940. Paper-thin armor couldn't stop its early rampage, but over 1,400 rolled out, training crews for greater horrors to come. Panzer II, faster, deadlier, the scout that struck like lightning. Armed with a vicious 20mm autocannon, this 9-ton hunter raced at 25 miles per hour, its upgraded armor shrugging off small arms fire. Over 1,800 prowled from Poland's fall to the scorching sands of North Africa. Versatile to the end, its chassis birthed killers like the Marder II tank destroyer and Wesp self-propelled gun, turning retreat into relentless counterattack. Panzer III, the early war's relentless workhorse charging into glory. Evolving from a 37mm pea shooter to a brutal 75mm cannon, this 25-ton medium tank with sloped armor hit 25 miles per hour and commanded 5 fearless crew. More than 5,700 thundered through France, the Balkans, and deep into Russia during Barbarossa. Outgunned later, it morphed into the deadly Sturmgestüt III, low-slung ambush predator that claimed thousands of Allied tanks. Sturmgestüt III, the silent assassin of the battlefield. Casement-mounted 75mm gun on a Panzer III hull, this low-profile beast lurked in shadows, unleashing hell on unsuspecting foes. Cheap, reliable, and devastating, it became Germany's most produced armored killer, turning defense into slaughter. Panzer IV, the unbreakable backbone, the most built German tank, over 8,500 strong. From short-barreled support to long 75mm sniper rifle, this adaptable 25-ton warrior with 80mm armor fought everywhere. El Alamein dust, Normandy bocage. It spawned monsters like the Jagdpanzer IV Hunter, Brummbär city-smashing howitzer, and Wirbelwind sky-shredding flak tank. Jagdpanzer, sleek, low-slung death dealer with a fixed 75mm gun, perfect for lethal ambushes. Brummbär, urban devastator packing a 150mm hammer to pulverize bunkers and buildings. Wirbelwind, quad 20mm anti-air fury tearing Allied planes from the skies. Panther, Panzer V, born from shock, the elegant predator that hunted the Soviet T-34. 45 tons of sloped perfection, 120mm armor, blistering 75mm L-70 gun, piercing anything at range, topping 28 miles per hour. Over 6,000 prowled Kursk and the Bulge. Mechanical gremlins couldn't dim its brilliance. Its design echoes in tanks today. Jagdpanzer, ultimate stalker, 88mm fangs on Panther Grace, vanishing after the kill. Tiger I, Panzer VI-E, the legend that induced pure terror, tiger phobia sweeping Allied ranks. This 57-ton colossus wielded an 88mm cannon sniping Shermans from a mile away, wrapped in 120mm steel. Only 1,350 built, yet one tiger could annihilate dozens before falling, unstoppable in breakthrough charges. Storm Tiger, insane variant, with a 380mm rocket mortar, obliterating fortresses in apocalyptic blasts. Tiger II, or King Tiger, or Panzer VI-B, the king of beasts, 70 tons of near-invincible fury. Sloped 185mm armor laughed at shells. The 88mm L-71 gun dominated from afar. Slow and thirsty, but in the bulge and final stands it reigned supreme. About 490 built, each a nightmare. Jagd Tiger, heaviest of all, 128mm cannon for unimaginable long-range destruction. Sd.Kfz 222, leichter Panzerspähwagen, swift-eyed scout, 4-ton wheeled wolf with 20mm bite, screaming at 50 miles per hour across deserts and plains. Sd.Kfz 231, 8-wheeled commander, heavy armament probing deep into enemy territory. Sd.Kfz 250, handmag, infantry's armored chariot, over 15,000 half-tracks hauling troops into the storm, sprouting machine guns, rockets, flames. Sd.Kfz 250, nimble little brother for daring recon raids. Sd.Kfz 7, mighty hauler dragging the feared 88mm guns into position. Opel Blitz, unsung hero truck, feeding the war machine across continents. Maltier, mud-conquering half-track variant for Russia's endless Rasputitsa. BMW R75 with sidecar, daredevil motorcycle messengers, machine gun armed. Kettenkrad, Sd.Kfz 2, weird wonder, half motorcycle, half track, conquering impossible terrain. Martyr series, opportunistic hunters on scavenged chassis, quick 75mm strikes. Nashorn, long-range sniper with 88mm reach. Elephant, monstrous 65-ton beast from tiger roots, devastating but doomed by slowness. Hetzer, jogged Panzer 38T, tiny terror, agile Czech-based ambusher, thousands lurking to bleed invaders dry. Ostwind, 37mm flak whirlwind against air armadas. Kugelblitz, prototype twin 30mm Fury in a spinning turret. These mechanical demons were brilliant but flawed. Fuel shortages, bombing raids, and sheer Allied might overwhelmed them. Yet their sloped armor, powerful guns, and blitz tactics inspired everything from your M1 Abrams to today's wars. In the end, machines of hate couldn't win against freedom's resolve. Reflect on the courage that stopped them and the millions lost. Thanks for joining this thunderous ride through history's darkest engines. Stay bold, stay informed.